it's Maddie.
Hey, it's Andrea, and today we're going to be doing Tea Times Talk, so let us go ahead and pick something out of the little jar and see what we get.
Okay, we have...
I like your nose. Thank you.
Living Life to the Fullest.
Ooh, I like it, I like it. So I don't know if you guys ever seen How to Be Single, but I really like the movie, not because it talks about, you know, being single and why that's a good thing, but because in the end she finally does what she wants to do, and I feel like she's finally living life to the fullest. Because you know how we always say, or I tend to say, like, oh, I really want to do this, oh, I really want to do that, but I never seem to ever do it, and be like years later I'm still saying, like, oh, I would really like to do this, or I'd really like to do that. Like, I have a bucket list and I have yet to even get anything down or done on the list. And I don't know, I don't know why we tend to say we're gonna do these things and we really want to do these things, but it never ever seems like we ever actually take action. Like, I feel like I'm definitely a sayer and I want to be your doer. Like, if I say I want to go bungee jumping, I want to go bungee jumping. Okay, like, I don't feel like anything is really stopping me, so why can't I seem to do these things that I always have wanted to do? Like, I don't know, I feel like that's what living life to the fullest is. It's about finally doing things that you want to do because you want to do them. And I don't know, I feel like I definitely want to die knowing that I've done everything I can do. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with everything you just said.
Is that all? What do you want to do in life? What is your definition of living life?
Living life to the fullest is just, I don't know, doing whatever you want. Like, not, I guess, like, thinking of, like, consequences and stuff. But if it's, like, something that you deeply want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else and stuff, like, go for it.
Yeah, I could go on about this all day because, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a point in my life where, also I feel like part of living life to the fullest is knowing who you are. Because I feel like if you're lost, then that doesn't really help you in, like, living life to the fullest. Because I feel like you need to know who you are and where you're going in order to live life to the fullest. Because I feel like living life to the fullest is really, I don't know, being able, or knowing that your life is complete. And I feel like it can't be complete if you aren't who you, I don't know, are supposed to be, or who you feel you are, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, there was, like, this video on Facebook that I was watching, and it was, like, going through quotes and stuff, and it was, like, talking about how, like, everybody dies, but not everybody lives, because, like, you don't do what you want to do and stuff. It's, like, you go to, like, a 9-to-5 job in an office, and it's, like, is that really what you think your purpose is in life? And some people like that, but, like, some people just do it because they think that that's what they're supposed to do.
100% agree with Maddie.
Which is why I dropped out of school.
Don't learn from this one now.
If it's not something you're
for
good
sure.
at, then...
I don't think you should ever waste your, like, when it comes to school, I don't think you should ever waste your money. If you genuinely do not feel like it is for you, or you're not going anywhere at the moment, then please, by all means, drop out
take
or
a break if
whatever,
you need
or
to.
yeah,
like,
take a break.
I was tired of paying money for something that I wasn't good at, and I never liked school. I like learning, but, like, on my own time and on my own terms and stuff. And so I'm figuring out my life and taking time off and doing what I want. And yeah.
And it seems to be working. And I feel like if, like, in life, I feel like if you're not going to go a certain way, make sure you have another plan or another way to go. Like, she has modeling and everything else, so it's working out for her. But I don't really like when, like, people tend to quit things or something, but they don't really have a plan to do something else.
Like, if I didn't have anything in life, I was just
like, oh,
I hate school.
Why are you doing that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like quitters or people who just don't do anything.
I'm a quitter.
I feel like, no, you're not a quitter because you're still doing something. My point is, like, a quitter is just someone who isn't doing anything and doesn't care to do anything. And it's not to say that's a bad thing per se, but I feel like everyone should be active in life.
You should have, like, an ambition to want to be the best person that you are, and do exactly what you think your purpose is in life again, and, like, what you're good at and what's happy and fun for you.
100%. I agree. So yeah, I think just living life to the fullest is just being able to do what you want to do, and, like, knowing who you are, because I feel like that's the only way you're going to get to your destiny or your final destination.
Nirvana.
Yeah, it's knowing who you are and where you're going, and whether that is, you know, being in school, not being in school, being whatever, it's fine. I don't think there's a certain way anyone should live their life, but I feel like as long as you're living your life for you and you're doing everything that you've always wanted to do, then I definitely think it all works out. Like, this is one guy that was on the show that I was watching, and he would just kind of up and leave and do like all these adventurous stuff. And like, yeah, from first glance, you're like, this guy isn't doing anything with his life, but at least he's doing stuff that makes him happy. At least he's out there. I have so much respect
for those people
that
doing
like stuff.
Know that they want to do that. Like, you see all those like vloggers on YouTube and stuff, and it's like they like put videos of like all their journeys and everywhere they go, and it's like at least they're doing what they like to do. And like those people that travel to volunteer, like it's not the best lifestyle for like some people would see that as like you're like in poor countries doing like dirt work, but it's like people are helping each other and that's what they like to do.
For sure, 100% agree with Maddy
100%.
again. But yes, so I guess the key to living a full life is to just be happy, just be who you want to be, just do what makes you happy.
Spread good vibes.
Yes, and live life to the fullest, which is, and I don't feel like I've done that yet. Like there's so many things I still want to do, stuff that's on my bucket list, whatever. Until I do those things, until I start to take those steps to actually, you know, do those things. And no, I don't feel like I'm living life to the fullest. But I do feel like I'm in a good space. So I know what I want. I know who I am at this point. So I guess I'm kind of getting there. But I just haven't done what I had said I wanted to do. So right now I'm still a sayer. But at some point, hopefully next like year or so, I'll be a doer. And then I can say I'm living life to the fullest. I just want to look back on my life and know that I've done everything that I could possibly do. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I look back. I don't want to live a boring life, okay, people? Like, I don't want to live a boring life. I want to live a fun life. I want to do stuff that's a little crazy. Because at least I'm having fun in the moment. Because at least I'm doing something that's putting myself out there for once. And not in this, like, little tight little bubble and stuff like that. I don't know. I could go on and on about this. Because I really like the idea of life and stuff like that. But pretty much, just live your life and be happy.
Don't worry, be happy now.
Exactly. So that's all I have to say. You got anything else to say?
I think that's basically it.
Okay, great.
Seems self-explanatory. Just do what you want.
Exactly. Keyword, what you want. Not what the guy wants.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Not what the girl wants. Not what your parents want. Not what whoever else wants. People not what you think is
like,
the right way.
People have a lot of expectations from you, and like it's okay to break free from that if it's what you want.
True, true. Sometimes you gotta say, Mom, you know what? I
will not eat those vegetables.
I don't know about that, but no, I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be a writer. I don't know.
Like, I hate when people are forced into like.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff. Like if you want to be a dancer, I get it, right? Be a dancer.
Your parents think like they're just trying to. I think sometimes it's like they're trying to live their dream through you, and so like they put you through all this stuff. It's like, this isn't my dream, okay? This isn't what I want to be, okay? I don't want to be a dancer. Well, I don't know. I don't want to be a doctor. I want to be a dancer, or whatever. But and I get it. Sometimes it can be scary, or they're paying for your school, so you're like, you know, this, you know, I have no choice but to like do what they want me to do. But I think in the end, as long as you,
if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, just do what makes you happy. And I know that's easier said than done for some people, but ultimately I think it'll all work out.
I think it's worth trying if it's really something you're passionate about.
Luckily, I guess we don't have parents that force us to do stuff, but if you are someone who has that dilemma, then I don't know, I think sometimes you just have to let them know, and hopefully they'll accept that you want to do something else, and hopefully they'll understand. And I think once you show them that you're better off this way anyway, then I think they'll turn around and, you know, yeah. I think the worst thing is like hiding yourself from people because you're afraid to like of what they're going to say and stuff like that. And like I said, you know, it's easier said than done, but I think sometimes it's better, because I think you end up being like depressed or sad your whole life because you're never doing what you want to do. And I think that's why it's important to live life to the fullest, because you're living, you're not dead inside. I don't think anyone wants to be dead inside, but I don't know. So that's all we're gonna say about the issue. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Be on the lookout for new videos.
That too. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.